All right, so this week at Petrie's Family Games, we have a pre-release for Core 2021. It is finally here. And so the products that we have available right now, we have Core 2021 pre-release kits for sale for $20, which is a super steal, you guys. These normally go for
spicy
$25 normally. And we get extra goodies, so Cameron here at Petrie's, he's going to give you one Core 2021 booster pack, which would normally be contributed to prize support. He will give you a Core 2021 promo pack, which
good cards. Good cards in there.
All good cards. And normally you can't get these unless you're doing Friday Night Magic, but unfortunately due to the Rona, we can't be doing a Core 2021 Friday Night Magics right now. So he's going to give you one of these as well. And also with each pre-release kit purchase, you are going to get a promo Reliquary Tower, which, for any of you Commander players out there, you want this in lots and lots of decks.
Yes, you do.
And then also a special promo from Jumpstart, brand new card. It's a Sphinx that lets you get back artifacts, instants, or sorceries from your graveyard for free. And you'll get that as a date-stamped promo as well. So you get all of that for $20 right now. The other deal that he's got going on right now is you can get a full box of Core 2021 for $99.99 plus tax through next Sunday. So you don't have a whole lot of time to decide on those. Yeah, through July 5th is when you have to decide on the full box. And if you buy a full box, you are going to get the buy box promo, Rin and Seri, inseparable for all of you people who want to play Dog Cat Tribal. This is the card for you since it has not existed yet. And also, for just a limited times, Cam's going to throw in one of these Mechagodzilla Battle Fortress. It is a reskin of a Hangerback Walker in full art, super awesome Mechagodzilla promo art. And also, you're going to get 2 packs of Jumpstart, which doesn't come out until mid-July, but you're going to get a little bit of a preview. 2 Jumpstart packs. You're going to get all these things for free in addition to the box, again, for $99.99. And after next Sunday, July 5th, they will be for $114.99 after that.
You want these. There's good cards in core set, and you're getting all these freebies. Heck of a deal.
Hello, everyone. Alec here with Petrie's Family Games, along with
James.
And we got some more Core 2021 gameplay for you guys. Cam hooked us up with these pre-release kits, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do a normal pre-release because of the Rona. Still here, unfortunately. I know, it was here with Ikoria, and it's still here. But Magic is also still here, so we can still get some gameplay for that, so you guys can get an idea of what it would be like at a pre-release. And you know, some stores, I think I heard, are still doing some, maybe?
Yeah, a couple places around town you can hit them up. So just because you can't come here at Petrie's to hang out, like grab your pre-release kits, take them home, sign up for events elsewhere. You know, support your local LGSs. They need it.
Yeah, they really need it right now. But yeah, we're gonna crack these open and see what we get, and we'll do building. We'll do a whole kind of talk through our process and thoughts for deck building, and then we'll get a game or two in and show you what's up for Core 2021. Our Teferi themed set. Sorry, I have a Chandra mat, but it's pre-release, so not all the product was out yet for me to be showing off Teferi.
I feel like they gave a little bit of love to each Planeswalker, just with like the stylized cards and everything.
That's true. Yeah,
so
all the alternate frame cards.
Like, hey, this is my group. These are my homies.
All right. Weird little swirly magic circle. It looks cool. I don't know what it's for, but it looks cool.
It represents time and Teferi.
So. I'm gonna leave my promo for last. I'm gonna
already peeked at mine.
I'm gonna leave it as a mystery.
All right, we'll leave mine as a mystery for you. How about that?
There you go.
It's nothing good.
Anticipation for you out there at home. All right.
So you get 6 packs, pretty standard in pre-release kit.
You do get an arena code, which will get you 6 Core 2021 packs. This is only 1 per account, but we'll set these aside so that if you come in, Cameron might have 1 or 2 of these floating around.
Yeah.
For you guys to grab and play with.
Get the Life and Times of Teferi.
Oh, there you go.
Nobody cares. Just playing.
Hey now. There are the lore junkies out there. I did not know that Teferi assumed a new identity. So hey, apparently I'm learning things. But you know, Teferi is a very, very old character in Magic. They tell you how old he is in game terms, but even in the actual terms of our time, he's been around. He's been around a long time.
Yeah. He's kind of an OG.
Long time. And so they brought him back in Dominaria. Jorah got his spark back. I don't quite understand how, but he's got a spark back, so he's a Planeswalker again. He has joined the Gatewatch. He was there on Ravnica for the War of the Spark, and yeah, so he's out and about again. So we get a Teferi-focused set. A lot of legends in the set have to do with Teferi. Like at some point in his history, they were like his wife is in here, his daughter's in here, one of his mentors is in here.
Yeah,
lot of
they did
Teferi
really
theme.
really good on just like giving it that under theme for funsies, but they didn't overdo it. It didn't ruin the set.
Yeah. And it wasn't too, I wondered, because they did a Chandra theme for the last core set, and there was an uncommon Chandra, a rare Chandra, and a mythic Chandra.
They went nuts on the Chandra.
An artifact that cared about Chandra, a lot of Chandra. And like there's a couple cards that deal with Teferi, but they don't feel nearly as kind of up in your face, I guess.
It's flexible, like they go about the stuff.
So it still feels like a core set, not like a Teferi set.
Yeah, which is good.
Yeah,
that's what we want.
All right, well,
all right, dig into it.
Let's get cracking.
Gotta say, my promo, worst promo I've ever opened.
Oh.
It's pretty bad.
That might help me out. Alrighty, guys. So, I don't think this is great here. I still might play it. It does a few things.
Oh, that card's awesome.
But I have a commander deck that cares about instants. And with this, it's a very expensive instant. It's 4 blue, choose one or more. Counter target spell. Counter target activated or triggered ability. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control. Target player draws a card. I feel like if you get 3 of these, you feel pretty good. If you get any more, you feel real good.
Yeah. At the minimum, like if you get 3 of those things, you're still doing awesome. If you get 4, you're
it's like, okay, I'm getting another creature, drawing a card, and bouncing one of his things. Like, that feels pretty good.
It's a blowout card.
And if you can set up that counter spell and getting some of the other effects, then yeah, you're in real good territory.
It's like Cryptic Command, but if Cryptic Command was fair. That's how I feel about that card.
6 mana, yeah.
I got the Spore Web Weaver, 3 mana, 1/4 Spider, Reach, and Hexproof from blue. And then whenever it's dealt damage, you gain 1 life and create a 1/1 Saproling token. So nice to ward off those flyers.
Alright. I normally don't color sort till the end, but I'm going to try to be good and a little less impulsive and actually get these sorted out. Blue's already looking good with the rare, obviously, Unsubstantiate. The Mistral Singer is pretty good. I don't really like this Library Larcenist, though, because a 3 mana 1/2, even if it draws me a card and it attacks, does not seem good.
That's a play if you have to. Cannot complain about my pack. Kitesail Freebooter, Colossal Dreadmaw, Bosri's Acolyte, like Foil Sanctum of Calm Waters.
That seems pretty good.
Seems like a hot pack.
So I have good blue, good green, and a Thornwood Falls. I think my pack is telling me to play Simic, which is one of my favorite color combinations, so I will not complain one bit.
Go for it.
Oh! Who knows?
Promo Temple.
I could have a temple in mine too.
It's
so
true.
We'll see here.
That's how those work.
So what was the rare in your first pack?
Rare in the first pack was the Spider. Spore Web Weaver.
That's
Spider.
right. That's right. And then you got the shiny. Okay.
Got a Kitty Cat token, a Thornwood Falls, foil red common, Brash Taunter, Stuffy Doll. 5 mana indestructible. Whenever it's dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target opponent. And 3 mana tap, fights another target creature.
There you go.
Fun card.
There you go.
What you got?
I got an Angel, an Island. Doggo! Doggo, the pack leader, which I gotta say, I don't know the breed of these dogs. But I do love the dogs that look like they have little mustaches and beards.
Little Scotty dogs.
Little Scotty dogs.
Yeah.
I just always thought that those looked awesome.
Yeah.
My friend growing up, they had one called General. And I'm like, that's just fantastic. You just get a bunch of them and just name them different military ranks. And that seems good.
Dog even looks like a general.
Yeah, this card's pretty good. Even without other dogs. It's a 2 mana 2/2. It does give your other dogs +1/+1. But when it attacks, you prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn to dogs you control. Which includes this. So you just swing with it every turn. And it's fine.
Good card, yeah.
It lives.
Your aggro deck's
every time. So if we get other dogs, sure. And if not, it's still okay on its own. Freebooter and a dragon, a Riddle Form, Forge Sentinel, Scorching Dragonfire. So there's some good removal there.
Yeah, sign me up for that.
Mind Rot, Rookie Mistake. I think it's a rookie mistake to play. Rookie Mistake.
Huge.
Daybreak Charger, not a bad looking unicorn. Actually, they've been doing a few more unicorns lately. Crypt Lurker, Titanic Growth. Tome Enema, if we're doing any draw shenanigans. Pegasus, and Crash Through. So not too bad. But yeah, we're going to leave this aside. We're not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Moving on into pack 3, we got Azusa.
Hey-o!
Lost Seeking. This card's worth a couple bucks.
Just a bit. It hasn't been reprinted in a long time. This is a Kamigawa original.
I think M25, Masters 25, maybe. I'm trying to remember.
Maybe.
But yeah, you play 2 additional lands on each of your turns, so multiple formats.
So
go crazy.
Granted, you need card draw. Otherwise, I don't know if you play it. Because if you don't have the card draw, like to keep those lands flowing, I don't know.
I don't know if you played Unlimited. Yeah, it's kind of one of those 3 mana 1/2. Yeah, probably not.
All right, so we have a shiny Blood Glutton, 5 mana 4/3 with lifelink, and we got ourselves a Kervek the Spiteful, 4 mana 3/2. Other creatures get -1/-1. So if he's playing any kind of white weenie aggro sort of strategy, this will shut it down. This will shut it down real good. But I gotta be careful that it doesn't, kill my own creatures too, because that's not what you want. Alright, got a Leafkin Avenger, so that's if we're doing red-green. Wildwood Scourge, Arsonist. Got ourselves a Short Sword. Finishing Blow, good black removal there. Truffle Snout, which I think wins. No, it doesn't win for best named card in the set. If we open one, we'll show you what that one is.
The white one.
But I do like Truffle Snout.
Yeah.
It's just... and that's a 3 mana 3/3, which is fine. Or 3 mana 2/2 that gains you 4 life, which is also fine. Like, both modes are fine. I think if you're in green, you probably play it.
Yeah, fun card.
Track down. First track. Oh, look! More Larceny. So excited. Not really.
The card is just like a little bit more stats.
Yeah.
If you can't see it, it's a 3 mana 1/2.
And when it attacks, you draw a card.
So yeah, if you get the 1 attack, it replaces itself.
And like they can't make it a 2/2 because then it's just better Stealer of Secrets.
Right.
Because then it doesn't even have to connect. A 2/1 might have been fair, because then it dies to anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I'd be more excited to play it if it was a 2/1 than a 1/2.
Right.
So.
I feel you.
All right, what you got over there?
Primal Might. Target creature you control gets +X/+X until end of turn. Then it fights up to 1 target creature you don't control.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it goes real good with that Colossal Dreadmount you got over there.
It does.
I mean, it's also a giant dinosaur in the art, so that
we're going to pump it up with a Cultivate.
Hey-o!
So
get that out a little bit early. Hey, look! What's better than 1 Azusa?
Hey.
2 Azusas! Hey!
Very
know
nice.
what's also good with Azusa? Cultivate. And oh, wait! Whoa! Wait a minute.
What's that? Did you get a double rare pack?
I did.
What is going on?
But one's not foil.
Yeah. Wow, they messed up.
I'm cool with that, though.
Yeah.
That works out real good right now.
Double up on them rares. It's a playable, too.
Yeah, they're both. Well, maybe not both. Maybe not Azusa. But with the Cultivate, maybe. Yeah, that's weird.
That's too good.
That's really weird. So
Wow.
I hope you get something real spicy to balance this out.
Yeah.
So, but then again, last time we did this, I'm pretty sure your pack was way spicier than mine. But I ended up winning in the play, and so if that was for a tournament, I'd get more prize packs out of that, and so that's a good day for me.
It's true. Unlike Eldraine pre-release, when I got 7 packs in my pre-release kit.
Did you get to keep it?
I did. They said, nothing we can do about it. Go for it.
Wow. Choose one. You don't get to play that one, and of course it's the best one or something.
Of course.
Something crazy like that.
Always.
More Dragonfire. That's pretty good. So red's looking good for removal there. So maybe we're red-green. We got a green-red card over here. Some good removal. Some ramp. We could even splash a 3rd color with that Cultivate if we wanted to. Maybe blue.
So far, I'm looking at my green and my red is kind of where I want to be. My
Funny,
my
green and red.
But, yeah, it's just there's just so much power in those slots between the creatures and some of the spells. Foil rare pack leader.
Hey,
so
we got foil
the
doggo.
And then Liliana Standard Bearer.
Okay, so I got my 2 rares. You got your 2 rares. We're good.
So, yeah. I'm fair square.
I mean, maybe right now with that Cultivate, and we've got Teamer lands here. And we've got some okay blue. That Capture Sphere is removal. And that Mistral Singer's not bad either. Like,
yeah, I think going 3 color.
We could 3 color Teamer.
Definitely fine.
I think the fixing is there for it in this set. All right, so let's keep going.
Ooh, I like this dinosaur. 4 mana 2/2 Death Touch, and then when it attacks, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Like, definitely not exactly where I want to be in that deck, but
it is a 4 mana 2/2. Like, it does have Death Touch. Which
it has
seems
Death
good.
Touch, which means they can't come over and then swinging.
And you do have a fight spell.
Yeah.
So you could just have it fight anything.
They just don't want to block it, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, we got a Goblin Wizard token. Oh.
You got me excited there.
I saw foil and I saw Basri, and I'm like, foil Basri? Not quite foil Basri. We did get foil Basri Solidarity in the alternate frame.
Yep.
Which 2 mana for a 1/1 counter on all your creatures. Like, these effects used to cost way more mana.
Yeah. They did.
There was even a card in Ravnica. I think it was like 1, a white, and a green. It was like put a 1/1 counter on like up to like 2 or 3 creatures for 3, and this is just all of them for 2.
Yeah. I love it.
Also, the foil with all the golden light seems really sweet.
There's a lot of good ways to go wide.
And, and we got Jor-El on Holy Recluse. So, any of these card drawing spells, even something like a Setessan Training, draws you a card.
Yep.
It does that. So, if I do end up in blue, if I have any more of these cards, maybe that makes the Library Larcenist a little more playable. Is it with this, if I'm pumping out a 2/2 every time one of them attacks, then maybe we do that. Palladium Mirror. So, if we get anything really, really big, this will let us cast it a bit sooner. Got a Sniper, Havoc Gesture. Hey, more card draw. That would trigger Jor-El for sure. Let's see here. A good white removal spell and Swift Response. I really like this spell. 2 mana, destroy target tapped creature. Instant speed. Hey, that's almost anything that attacks you just dies for 2. Which is really good.
I think if you're going to play any events this weekend, if it's when we're filming or, when you're actually watching this video, if you're drafting, don't sleep on the color white. It's got a lot of utility. A lot of good creatures and a lot of good removal.
And the counter theme in this set with white is huge. And there's a lot of creatures in other colors that, hey, you throw a few counters on them and they get real good.
Real good. I got that Basri Ket emblem for...
And do you have a Basri to match?
I know.
No?
Baron Tolarian Archmage.
Hey.
So that's...
There's your tempo.
Mana War.
There's your tempo play. Yeah. Alright, we got a Griffin. Dismal and for our final rare. That's a foil island just to taunt me. Speaker of the Heavens.
Alright.
So yeah, if you get a few counters on this guy, I feel like he can really do some work. If you don't, though... I don't know. I mean, if you're in the black-white life gain deck, for sure. But if you're doing any kind of draft or anything like that, I don't know if you pick him real high. But he's a 1/1 Vigilance and Lifelink. 2 keywords on a 1/1 for 1 is usually nothing to sneeze at most of the time.
Yeah.
All right, so we have an experimental overload here. I love the token for this. The token for this looks awesome. And hey, maybe if we end up in those 3 colors like we're talking about, maybe it gets played. We'll see.
I think we're going to play the same 3 colors, man. Awesome.
Got another Swift Response, though. That's making white look better.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
going to start looking through my color piles for playables.
Seems good.
It's playable for sure. So, you start sorting, you start looking at what you got.
Oh, wait, hold on. We have one more.
Oh, yeah, we do. Yeah, you do.
Hey! Conspicuous Snoop.
It's a good one.
It's red for a 2/2 goblin. Play with the top card of your library revealed. That's less good. You may cast goblin spells from the top of your library. I don't think I have many of those. As long as the top card of your library is a goblin card, Conspicuous Snoop has all activated abilities of that card. So you want goblins with activated abilities. We have a Goblin Arsonist who does not have an activated ability. He's just a 1/1 that thinks something when he dies.
Yep.
Yeah. So I take your bad rare and I raise you a bad rare.
Well, I think you win on that bet, sir.
Because you'll still play this if you're in those colors.
At least that's
I
the
don't
deck people
think
want for modern goblins and stuff like that.
I guess, though, he can do Krenko.
Yeah.
Turns out your Conspicuous Snoop does a great Krenko impression. Krenko's on top.
Gross.
So, all right. Well, so... Man, we might just be playing the same colors, which isn't super exciting, but we'll see what we can do. So as far as... So let's look for removal and what we got. So that is just straight up unconditional, something dies, which is good.
My white's aggressive, but my red is not.
And then in white, I did see we got 2 Swift Responses, which is not nothing.
I didn't end up with a single black removal spell.
Yeah, no, it turns out that is black's thing.
It's kind of where you want to be, yeah.
And I don't even have that many more dogs that I could do stuff with. I have maybe one In red, we got the Alpine Watchdog as far as my pack leader goes. The Falconer Adept isn't bad. It gets you the flyer. Not really enough life gain to get that speaker doing crazy things, and not a ton of cards that put counters on him either. Though if you can dub your speaker, that does feel pretty good. I will admit that. Yeah, I'm not excited to buy much apart from that swift response. So maybe there's a splash for it, potentially, but I think my other 3 colors are just way more interesting.
My green's looking alright.
And yeah, for black, I don't think we're there. I don't think we're there for black. I wish I was. I do like black. Black's a color that I end up playing a lot, especially in Commander. But I don't think we're there. Teamer, however, I also play a lot of in Commander. So let us see what we can do with all this here, though I am happy that if I am playing this, I do have some fixing here. So I think the question right now is, what is my splash color? Because going full 3, I don't know if it's a good idea. I do have a Cultivate. I don't have any other fixing in my artifact colors, or in green for that matter, besides the Cultivate. So, I don't know. I do like, though, that I have a Fierce Empath that I can go grab a Colossal Dreadmaw with. That feels pretty good. I'm just being able to go grab that, and I think I got a dragon, too. So, it could also grab the dragon.
Sealed can be like that, where you're just kind of all over the place.
Yep. But yeah, as far as removal in red, we have a Volcanic Geyser and 2 Scorching Dragonfires. Though if I'm splashing red, I don't know if I do the Volcanic Geyser, because that double red will be a little bit hard to pull off.
Interesting.
So I've got some red stuff that looks okay. The rest of this in here is just kind of okay. It's not super great. I do notice that I do have a Havoc Jester, and if I was running that with the Hobble Fiends, you got a little bit of something there. I feel like I'd want some tokens, though, which, I mean, I might get some tokens with Jor-El, but apart from that, I'm not really seeing a whole lot here that I'm super excited about. Though, if I am playing blue-green, I think I at least splash red for the Scorching Dragonfires.
Definitely.
Just because it's good, cheap removal. And if we need more creatures, maybe we can pull into red, but I think I have enough in these columns here that I'm not going to have to worry about it too much.
A lot of the powerful cards I'm noticing in blue are double pipped, so that makes it kind of tough. So right now I'm going through and I'm kind of seeing some of the synergies lining up. I'm seeing that, you know, blue-green likes to draw cards, green-white likes to go wide, get counters. There's just some crossover between the two, especially with green. You can kind of get some card draw bumps. That also benefits your green-white strategy. So I think that's what I'm going to try for today. I think I'm going to go for something like that, something that kind of gets me that both and.
So my blue looks pretty good. I still don't think I run that Library Larcenist. I don't know if I have enough other things. Like if I had like the Flying Enchantment, that I don't think would be too bad. And yeah, it triggers with Joel Rael, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to run. But I think I have enough other cards that draw me cards. That draws me cards. These draw me cards. I might not have as much as I thought. I still probably run that Setessan training because I've got like some flyers in here and some things that would probably really like the power boost and the fact that they draw me a card. On top of that, seems like it's something worth doing. I don't think any of these draw me extra cards though. So what do you do? So you're a mana dork, which seems good. It seems okay. So yeah, we have some ways to draw cards, and generally, like, you want those cards to be at least okay, even if you don't get that effect on them. And I think most of them are. This one's a little questionable, but it does get damage through, so I do like that. The more I look at things, I'm thinking red is mostly just splashing for the Dragonfire, and the double pips on these guys I think are going to make it a little too hard to cast. So I'll kind of put them over here just to think about. And we've still got these lands to help us with our fixing. I do see we have a lot of expensive things though, but I do have that Cultivate. I do have this Palladium here. I know I have a Zusa too. I don't think I play her. Again, I feel like she mostly just like ramps you that one turn maybe.
Even
if you have
usually
the land
if
in
you're
your
carving
hand.
out, you don't have a turn where you just go nuts like that.
Yeah.
3 lands in 1 turn, it's just not going to happen.
Yeah. Let's see. So, all right. So I do think we run Joel Rael. I think we try to make some kidders.
I like it.
We do run the Setessan training. I think for some of our flyers that it helps there. A lot of this other stuff seems kind of sideboardy. We'll throw in the Cultivate. Another way to draw cards. Scry 3, reveal the top card. If it's a creature or land, draw a card. So you're running a lot of lands, you're running a lot of creatures, you're probably going to draw a card. It triggers Joel Rael. It sets up your next draw, which you draw right away, and then you can set up like a draw or two after that, which seems real good.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't think you run the Wildwood Scourge unless you have other ways to do counter shenanigans. I just think it's not good enough. And even if, okay, I play it, I have 7 mana, it's a 6/6 without trample.
Right.
And hey, I've got a 6/6 that does have trample.
Right.
So I think I'd rather play that. One exception might be is if you do have a Garruk's Uprising that gives all your creatures trample, and then cares if you have big creatures and draws you cards with them, then I think you might play it. But unfortunately, I did not get one of those, so I think that is not in the cards for me, as it were.
I see what you did there.
I don't know if I run the Fierce Empath at the moment, because I think there's only one creature I can grab, being that Colossal Dreadmaw, and if I already have it, it just doesn't do it for me. And yeah, it gets it. I don't know, I think maybe it might be more of a sideboard kind of card. Drowsing Pteranodon, 2 mana, 3/3 Defender, and if you have a big boy, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender.
That's a big if.
I have a couple big boys, and even if not, it's a 2 mana, 3/3.
Which does block all day.
It does block all day. I don't think I have a ton of other ways to get things bigger. I think I will have a couple bigger things. So we'll see. I kind of like this guy. I won't have a ton of other creatures to get the mana with. But he's a dork, and he's a 4/3. And when I do have tons of mana, he can just be 4 to the face.
Yeah.
Just to end the game. The Mauler, at the end of your end step, if a creature died, you get a 1/1 counter on this and untap it. Yeah, I think that's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
So
and maybe for creatures that care about 4 or greater, maybe I run this Forgotten Sentinel. It enters tapped, but it's a 4/3.
Seems good.
And I'm not seeing a bunch of other stuff in here that's getting me super, super excited. I think I probably run this little Truffle Snout, though. I like this guy. He does a good bit of work, I think. So, I think at the moment we're going to count up this and kind of see where we are for how many cards we have, what our creature curve count looks like, and see what we got.
Oh, very cool. Didn't realize I even got these. Okay, and I can play my temple. Look at that.
22.
Not bad.
22. Ain't bad at all. So let's see our
Nothing to cry about.
creature curve. I do have, if we're worried about getting run over, we've got some of those to do some things. I do have this instant speed draw card, but it only draws me one because we don't have any more of them, and I think that makes it not worth playing.
Sure.
So, if we do need another big boy, we could just do that. We do have a good bit of a ramp. So that might be something that we play because it's big, it cares about big creature power. We do have some ramp here. I don't think I have any 1-drops to even consider. And I don't normally like 1-drops in limited anyway because they're usually not impactful enough. Unless it's some kind of like removal spell, but even like 1-mana creatures just usually aren't enough.
Yeah, they really are.
To be there, unless they have a lot of things going on. Alright, so we're going to separate our creatures and non-creatures here, and so our like 2s and 3s are typically where we want to see some action.
Well, I think I got my deck together. I just kind of settled for like a more mid-rangey, value-based green-white counters deck. It's got some removal in there. It's got some mana sinks in there, so I'm feeling pretty good about where I ended up. Honestly, this was one of the harder builds for me because I didn't really open up that many cards that really pulled me into a color. And kind of where my value was kind of right in the middle in those Bant colors. So it's kind of a tough one.
So I'm noticing I have more down here than I thought I would. So I think that might actually push me towards playing this Experimental Overload. So I get an XX, where X is the number of instant or sorcery cards in my graveyard. I could reasonably see having 2 or 3, which isn't crazy. But then you get an instant or sorcery back, and most of the time your instant or sorcery is removal in this set. So it's basically, hey, make a guy to block stuff, get a removal spell back.
Yeah.
Which seems totally worth playing if that's, a bounce spell, Dragonfire, taps, maybe more card draw and counter spell way late game if I get to there. And it's kind of a creature since it makes a creature, so you can kind of throw it up here for the creature slot. But we do have a good bit of 2s and 3s, which is what we want. You could maybe say that it's worth playing some of the things over here. I kind of like where we're at though. So we've got a Dork. We've got a Cultivate, we've got a Palladium Mirror. Like, we have some things that ramp to get us to here. I think the other things we have here aren't too bad, actually. So I think we might roll with this.
I'm excited.
And kind of see where we get. I'm a little tempted even by this riddle form, just knowing that I have a ton of things down here.
So wait, you, Alec Bishop, ended up in a teamer? Is that what I'm hearing?
I know, it's crazy to believe.
What happened, man?
That me playing teamer, and I'm lending you my teamer-themed mat, too, so...
Oh.
But that's
what
okay.
A treat.
So the mat's going to betray me. It's like, all right, you can't be playing teamer, not on me, so your game is not going to go well, and
right.
It's going to curse me over here. Yeah, I think we've got some decent sideboard options if we need to, that we can bust out. For flyers over here, if that ends up being a problem. If I'm worried about getting run over, we can throw some of these in. I don't think we throw in a bunch more in red, unless I'm just so low on my creature count that I throw some of these in. But I really don't want to get into double pips.
Hey, when you're doing Prerelease and your spells matter, like going heavy on spells isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, I think we'll see. We'll see where we sit at the moment. I kind of like what things look like right now. We're going to keep the rookie mistake out because, again, playing rookie mistake is a rookie mistake.
Every time.
We don't want to go there. We're also using these brand new Game-Genic sleeves, which Cam let us use specifically for this event. He just got a bunch of these in, all sorts of colors. He has matte and non-matte of most of the colors there. They also have some really sweet-looking deck boxes and also playmat tubes available for, I think, even some bigger playmats for some other games. I'm pretty sure Game-Genic is... just lost it.
What's that?
The company that does a lot of the games. Fantasy Flight, that's the one.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure they're partnered with Fantasy Flight, and so this is kind of their their kind of regular sleeves. They normally do different sizes for different kind of board games, but they're kind of getting into the sort of, more, standard size TCG card games, which most of their cards are anyway. So yeah, I think we have a deck here. I think we just need to figure out our basic count, and then move along from there. We can even use this shiny island that I opened earlier just to be fancy.
Seems good.
One thing I will say with these sleeves, we did get to play a game with them before. They are pretty slick, which is honestly just true. Almost all new sleeves anyway, right out of here. So you might notice when we're playing that we're going to have to, kind of restack our deck a couple times here and there.
It's pretty bad at first, for sure.
So, but again, that's true with almost all sleeves anyway. As far as like the matte level, they feel slicker than like a Dragon Shield, which is what I normally play with. But I think they feel better than most Ultra Pros that I've played with. So I'd say that there may be somewhere in between there. And that's just from a first playthrough. I know with sleeves, you typically have to play with them for a while to see how they hold up over time. Obviously, that slickness is going to go down the more you play them. I would be careful, though, especially if you're playing with a commander deck. If you're playing with a big deck with really slick sleeves, it might be handy to keep your box around to keep your deck in, and hopefully you don't have to shuffle it too much by taking it out. But that is definitely something to consider if you're going to sit down for the first time, that these might be the kind of sleeves where you want to break them in a good bit before you keep them for the long haul.
Just eat some greasy food, couple burgers from Five Guys.
No, none of that.
You're good to go, And that's what the sleeves are for. They
just eat food from a literal grease bag.
Yeah.
And then
no problem. See, I'm doing it right now. There's a burrito off screen.
There you go. All right. So, and yeah, my favorite colors are blue and green anyway. So anytime I get to play a deck that's mostly blue and green, I'm a happy camper.
Normally in Limited, I'm eyeballing black super hard. I got an email from Arena today that was like, hey, what do you play the most? And it was like, you play black. You're a black player. And I was like, I didn't even know. But I guess that's what I am. It's pretty great. But here I am in Bant, so fish out of water.
There you go. 3 colors and none of them are black.
Right.
I'd ask what are the odds, but it's pretty clear what the odds are.
Pretty obvious.
The sleeping dinosaur looks a little ridiculous. He almost looks like a dragon because he looks like a little cartoony. His like head and mouth are just really awkwardly proportioned, but I love that he's just like this big dozy dinosaur, which also would have been a great card name for him, just dozy dinosaur. So
I like it.
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pips in green, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pips in blue, so we're about even with 4 red pips. So we have Cultivate, which can go grab basics, and we have Swiftwater Cliffs. I'm thinking, I don't know, we got 4 cards here, maybe 4 total red sources.
Yeah, seems good.
So Swiftwater Cliffs, and we'll run 3 mountains, I think. Because, if you don't get the Cultivate, you still want to be able to draw them somewhere. And I do have a little bit of drawing here and there to hopefully find them. So hopefully I'm not starving for red with a Scorching Dragonfire wasting away in my hand.
It's always a bad feeling.
So then 17 land, 4 there. We got 13 left, just a hair more blue. So I think we go 7 and 6. Oh, wait. We got this too. So, yeah, that makes it real easy. So then we go 6 and 6. So 4 more island. 2, 3, 4. Origin lands. I like some of these. Some of these are cool. They're from where Jace grew up. Vryn? Or was Vryn his teacher? I can't remember. But there's cool little like mage ring things, and they did that in some of the lands. So some of the lands from that look really cool, and you get some Ravnica as well, since we know that's where he ended up becoming the Living Guild Pact, which I don't know about you, but that sounds like a pretty sweet thing to have on your resume.
Except when you're Jace.
Except when you're Jace, because he'll probably memory wipe himself and forget that he ever did that anyway.
He's like, who am I? Where am I? What am I doing in these pirate clothes? I'm sorry. Never forgave you, Jace.
And making illusions to make himself more muscly pirate man.
Never forgave you for what you did to me.
That's it. You want a big poster of that up on your wall like a teenage girl.
Oh, Jace. Sorry, family store.
If you want your Planeswalker boy band, he's your lead singer right there.
He's your boy. Literally, he's your boy. Man, that's rough.
Though, hey, apparently Gorgons are into that, from what I hear from the lore. So
I love it.
Ooh,
you said
that is a good removal.
That is a good boy. You said the word card draw, and I was like, I should probably put some cantrips in here, so I'm not just top decking land. Probably a good idea.
I don't know. I feel like you usually don't run a cantrip just to run a cantrip. So
yeah,
like Defiant Strike.
I have payoffs though.
Okay, yeah. If you got payoff for the card draw, then I definitely goes.
And
up.
I'm running 3 colors, so I feel like not running any card draw is just no bueno.
Sure. Yeah. 3 color without card draw, so is not probably the best, especially if you end up having having mana issues. So
yeah, I don't want to be sitting there just top decking white when I need a blue.
Alright, so we're going to shuffle all these up again. Very slick with the new sleeves, so we're going to have to be careful we don't, one wayward hand and your deck would definitely go everywhere.
Like, you get some sleeves where the corners keep catching, and it's so stressful because you're, like, kind of almost bending your cards when you're shuffling.
Yeah.
You don't want that. So.
Alright. So
and these are affordable, too. Like, it doesn't even run you $10 to get a pack of 100.
Sure. And normally Dragon Shields are like $10. I think these were 6 or 7.
After tax, Dragon Shields are like
7.
12.
$7 here at Petrie's.
So these are a good deal. I mean, these not just Magic, but Keyforge, Pokemon.
Yeah, and anything else that's using that standard card size.
Like, I don't know what you're doing playing other games. Like
Magic is life. What are you doing playing other games?
One game. Probably should table shuffle. Got my my fangirl pinks to match your Baby Jace blue.
There you go. Baby Jace blue. Baby Jace is a card too, so that works out. I'm trying to think if there's any Planeswalkers that have kind of pink, sort of, at least in their color scheme. I don't know. Liliana's usually purple.
Yeah,
I can't think of anything super pink.
Me neither.
Though I do have a commander deck, Alayla, Artful Provocateur.
Yeah.
She's got kind of a pink dress, and she's kind of pink looking. So
she's a fairy.
Fairies can be pink.
They can do whatever.
They're fairies. All right, and we're gonna do the magic appropriate themed way to determine whose goes first. So we have a rock lobster, a paper tiger, and a scissors lizard. You might notice this is rock paper scissors, and you'd be right. But these are actual Magic cards that came out way back in I think this was Unglued.
Yeah, Unglued.
I think was this set I think Unhinged was the one with the U symbol. Unglued was the one with the cracked egg, and I think these did get reprinted in Unsanctioned. But yeah, basically if it's just you and an opponent, you shuffle them up and you each pick one, and that was your rock paper scissors, and that's how you determined who wins. So
sure.
First to you, sir.
There it is.
Rock lobster and
always the paper tiger.
Oh, not this time.
Once.
Not this time.
First time.
All right, so rock beats scissors. So would you like the play or the draw, sir?
I will take the draw.
All right, we're just gonna make this a little darker so that maybe the camera can pick that up. So you're on the draw. I am on the play.
Yes, sir.
And we will be very careful with these stacks of cards here.
What, you like 40 card pickup?
Yeah.
At
least it's just 40, not 100 for commanders.
Shit,
so that's something. All right.
7. There we go.
That is the starting hand size. All right, let's see here.
Okay.
Well, we're friends, and we do a friendly mulligan, so I'm going to take advantage of that.
Down.
Because I have an aura, a 4-mana removal spell, and then a card that cares about instants and sorceries in my graveyard.
Doesn't sound good.
So, yeah, it turns out my removal is also an enchantment. So, 0 creatures and 4-mana removal.
You might want to not sit on that.
Not seem great. All right, take 2.
My deck actually utilizes almost all my tokens. It's pretty great.
Nice. Yeah, we'll keep this. This seems okay. And since I'm on the play, we will start with a good old island and pass the turn.
Forest, go.
And we will play a forest, and we're going to start off with really aggro. Turn 2, Shacklegeist.
Nice.
And pass the turn.
So it can only block creatures with flying.
Yep. And if I have another spirit, if I tap 2 untapped spirits I control, I can tap a creature I don't control.
Love it. Let's go white. We'll tap 2 for a Pegasus boy and pass to you.
Yeah, turns out that blocks Shacklegeist real well.
Turns out.
Ooh, and we are going to miss my land drop and cry and
Ooh,
pass the turn.
Sounds bad. Well, he didn't swing, so we know we're safe for a turn. Let's go and drop in our Island.
Island. Oh, he's got all 3 colors.
Got all 3.
Oh no, this could be a problem.
We're going to toss in a Minstrel Singer.
Yep, that's a good one.
Pass it your way.
Draw. And we are still going to be sad.
Oof.
We are still going to be sad.
Touchy mold, man.
And pass the turn.
I don't like winning games like this. These are the worst kind of games.
Yeah, I did mull again. The hope was for a better hand.
You know why? Because we got a turn 4 Bozer's Acolyte coming your way.
We'll put that spell back in the hand, sir.
No. This is going back to
Slow him down a little bit.
That card scares me because it's a counter. JK,
kind
in
of
your hand.
Kind of.
Pass to you.
All right. Hey, 3rd color.
There you go. And all 3 colors you need.
And all 3 colors I need. What do we got now? We got something. I don't know what we got. We got something.
Do you want it all? Do you want it now?
We are gonna help us pick back up again with a Palladium Mirror.
Nice.
And pass turn.
Alright.
Alright, guys. I wonder what he's gonna play. I wonder.
Who knows? Yeah, we're gonna drop in a tap land.
Who could tell?
Gain a life. Bozries.
Yup.
We're gonna put you Countess. You got dice?
Yeah, I got some nice big old fat dice.
Some big ones.
Pretty sure you're gonna throw them here and here.
Yep. And then we're gonna swing.
Yep, you are. I think we're just gonna take it.
All right.
So we're gonna take 5.
I like the sound of that. Pass to you.
Hey, got our land.
Show me that fight spell.
I wish. That'd be nice. I think we pass.
Okay. Giving up that counter spell.
We pass.
I love it. We're gonna go Temple of Mystery, Scry 1.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna bottom that. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, hey, we should probably untap.
Probably.
Let's go Drowsing Pteranodon for 2.
Oh, the sleepy guy.
Does it resolve?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's go to combat, and we'll swing here and here.
Can I do something before you swing when you move to combat?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So these have not attacked yet.
They've not attacked yet. We are gonna get a little frosty.
Sure.
Methinks.
Tap these 2 down.
We're gonna tap this one and that one down.
Sure, and this one's still up.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We'll still swing for 2.
I'll take 2.
Okay. Second main, we're going to play a Tempered Veteran for 2.
That's the one that can start doubling up your counters.
Starts, yeah, it's throwing them around.
Gross. Okay, we're gonna have to do something here.
Pass to you.
Cards in hand?
2.
All right, draw another land. Not like where this is going. We're gonna pass.
How much mana is that? 5?
7.
Okay.
Your frosty boys are gonna stay frosty.
Yep. This guy taps. Go here. All right. Let's drop in a Forest. Let's go first main Spore Web Weaver for 3. Does it resolve?
I think we're gonna do something there.
Okay.
Ooh, the decisions.
Decisions.
It's got reach too, and pro blue, which is not help. My guy. Okay. Hexproof from blue.
Yeah. So I've tapped here, and here for it. Actually, here.
We're gonna play our very big counter spell.
Yeah, do that. You have that.
So we are going to counter the Weaver.
Okay.
We will think we want to return something to hand. No.
Not the Bowser's Acolyte.
No,
I thought you might want to get that off the battlefield.
No,
I know it's a big
so.
threat right now. So
Yeah. I think we do the Singer, because that's going to tap next turn.
Sure.
So bounce that. We are going to make a token copy. So we're just going to use, I'm just going to use this. We're going to make another Shacklegeist.
Another Shacklegeist?
Yep.
Okay. I dig it.
And then I'm going to draw a card.
Okay. Seems good. Okay. Go to combat.
Tap down your Concordia Pegasus.
Oh, boo.
Because I have 2 spirits now.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do 3 for a makeshift battalion.
Sure.
Past you.
I do like having 8 manas. So I think what do we do is we do. Oh man, gotta love it when you misplay.
That's the best.
Misplays feel great.
When all his mana's open, he just played his big spell.
Played a big spell. A big spell,
Yes, that's
sir.
true.
It's not the same thing. And you've got a lot of duders.
A lot of duders.
Do you have double white to activate your veteran?
I just need 1.
Do you have double white to activate the second ability on your veteran?
I do.
You do. And that puts a 1/1 on
Target creature.
6 mana for 1.
Just to get it started, yeah.
Sure, yeah, just to get it
That
right.
first ability, I think, is where you want to be.
Sure. Alright, I think what we do is we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got to check that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total.
Oh boy.
And we're going to play a Leafkin Avenger.
Okay.
And a Mistral Singer.
Seems good.
And methinks we pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to activate the veteran. Put a counter on the Pteranodon.
You have to pay 6 to put 1 counter on the thing.
Oh, my bad. I'll put a counter over here on the
Sure.
Pegasus.
Yep.
We're awake. It's fine.
It's cool.
Alright. Untap.
Yep.
And draw.
So you got a Mistral Singer in hand and something else.
And something else. This is a 2/5 flyer right now.
3/5.
3/5 flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go white. Counter here.
So your dinosaur's awake.
It's awake and alive. Attack here, here, and
We
here.
moved combat.
Oh, you're gonna tap stuff?
So yeah, we're gonna shackle some stuff. I think we're just gonna shackle the biggest boy.
Sure.
Proceed.
We'll attack here, here, and here.
Sure. So you get your counter on the makeshift battalion. Seems good. I don't like any of these attacks. These all suck. Block there. So we're taking 5.
Okay.
And you're gaining 2.
Hey, we're making combat decisions.
Hey.
This is fun. And then we're going to just toss out that singer for 2.
Seems good.
And pass you.
And I think drawing a mountain makes me scoop.
Alright, game 2.
Definitely didn't have it.
Rock and roll.
I was really hoping to keep that man up for him.
Hurt on the... Missing that one land drop, I think.
Yeah, missed two land drops early.
That'll
the Palladium Mirror helped me out, but
that'll get you.
Yeah, didn't quite save me.
Do you think this is a good card? Read the Tides.
I think so.
Okay.
Just because 2 creatures, like for me, like if I'd had a turn where it's like, oh, being able to set you back 2 creatures, like
sure.
that would have been a big deal.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm really thinking I've got a commander deck that cares about instants. Maybe I throw Frost Breath in there. I really like Frost Breath. It's a really good tempo play. Maybe it's just way better in limited than it would be in something like Commander. But
yeah.
I did hear once though of a guy. He built his commander deck. He was running a Mile of the Anima, which cares about creatures with power 5 or greater.
Okay.
And he had a stack of like 20 cards that met that condition. That had power 5 or greater. That he kept separate from his deck. But whenever he would sit down, he would shuffle the pile and take like 10 or so from the pile and put them in his deck at random. Like he wouldn't look at them.
That's so fun.
And so yeah, it was just kind of a fun thing that he did. And so maybe that's what I do with a deck that cares about instants. Is I just have like a stack
just
of
spin the wheel,
fun instants, like
our
shuffle
kids.
And like you still have your set deck. You keep your counter spells and some of your solid removal. Then maybe some of your other stuff. You just I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I like that.
And I don't know. It just seems kind of fun.
That way you're just having a totally different experience every time.
Yeah.
You're not just looking.
So like it's kind of a sideboard, but it's not at the same time because you're not like siding things out between, especially if you're picking it at random.
I love it.
All right, so we are gonna start over. I will. I'll be on the draw this time. I'll give that a go. What do we got here?
Okay.
Sure, we'll try this.
Let's go Temple of Mystery and go.
That's a good turn 1. We will play Island. Over to you.
Sure. Let's go. Let's go white. Let's go 2 mana for a Dryad.
Seems to go new cast. Pretty much a non-green spell.
Yep.
Gets 1 more counter.
Just gets counters.
Nice. That was a rare once.
Was it?
Yeah.
I believe it.
Done?
It's a strong card, yeah. Here's your go.
Alright. We will forest, and over to you.
Sure. Let's drop down a forest. Actually, we're not going to drop down a forest. We'll drop down a Thornwood Falls, gain a life. We're going to cast a Concordia Pegasus.
Yep.
Counter here.
Counter.
And attack for 2.
Seems good.
Pass.
You're going to play an island. And back over to you.
Alright. Draw. Go planes. We'll swing.
For 3.
Okay.
Seems good.
Let's go 3 mana for Baron, Tolarian Archmage.
Yup.
Does he resolve?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to bounce the Pegasus to my hand.
And get a card out of it.
And get a card, and we'll get a counter here.
Seems good.
And we'll pass.
Play a mountain. Pass the turn.
Alrighty. Draw a card. Play a forest. Let's go. Let's see, we're at 5 mana now. Let's go 2 mana for a Pegasus.
With that Pegasus on the stack,
yeah,
or rather this ability on the stack,
yep,
we're going to Scorching Dragonfire.
Makes sense.
So we'll exile that bad boy.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Can't just be taking the Dryad beats forever.
Right.
Sounds like the name of a cool band.
You know what?
Some kind of hippie
Can I respond
band.
to that? I am so sorry. I have a card
sure.
in my hand I can respond to that with.
Sure.
So Scorching Dragonfire on the stack. I'm
Yeah.
actually going to tap 2 for Angelic Ascension.
Targeting it. Sure.
Exiling it, getting a 4/4.
Yep, that seems real good.
I just realized that was instant speed good stuff. Sorry, dude. I wasn't trying to mess around.
Cool interaction using it on your own thing when it's about to die.
Right.
Let's just upgrade that real quick.
Sure, let's just take care of that. So how much mana have we spent this turn? 4. Yeah, 4 mana.
Yes, because you have a Pegasus Ascension.
3.
You just played Pegasus.
Oh, my bad. Need a coffee or something. Or, sleep. It's cool.
That too.
Pass to you, man.
Let's see here. I'll do that one. I think we drop 3/3 and pass to you.
Home Anima. I got wrecked by that card the other night.
Yeah?
Just looted every turn. Just kept whacking me with it.
There you go. I was going to build a deck once that was library themed. This would be really good in that.
Yeah. Well, let's tap out for a Tolarian Kraken.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Also, let you do tap things when you draw cards if you pay mana?
Yeah, draw a card, pay 1, tap around, tap a creature.
Seems real good.
Swing 5.
Yep. Take 5.
Yes. I think I got the curve right on my deck. It's been a while since I've had a deck that the curve felt good. I'm usually reaching for a bunch of 4 and 5 drops. I'm like that greedy player. I'm like, 4 or 5 mana removal. I'll run 10 of those.
Seems good. I don't know. We're going to pay 6 and read the tides and pounce this.
Seems good. Poof.
And pass a root.
I got to hit you with it once. It was
You did.
Let's go green. Kraken.
Seems good.
1.
Yep.
And pass. 2, 6.
Not great.
Good gosh darn it well I'm paying that 1 on the old upkeep draw.
That I do. Pass turn.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to pay the 1. Tap down to an ammo. White and a green for Bazri Solidarity. Counter on each creature I control.
Play that big old counter spell again.
Dang it.
So we're going to counter that. We're going to bounce that.
There you are.
We're going to make a token copy of this.
Yeah, you are.
We will draw a card. And yeah.
At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent was put into your hand from the battlefield this turn, draw a card.
Yeah, you'll get a card out.
You already missed 1 from that.
Yeah, I think you missed it last turn.
Yep. So we'll draw from there.
Oh, so you're going to end step? When you get it at the end step.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was just when it happened. Nope, end step. I just read it. I literally just read it. 1.
Yep.
So
you have some mana tapped because you had Bazri Solidarity that you cast.
Yeah, these 2 right here.
And 3 because you activated the Kraken as well.
Oh, yep, you're right.
So do you have enough for Kraken?
1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, not even close.
Nice.
Play a land for turn. Not play a land for turn, I swear.
Correct.
Yeah. Next up.
Okay.
Oof.
Done after that, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keeping me honest.
I try. Who? Decisions.
So this card punishes other blue mages for bouncing your stuff.
Yeah.
And he taught Teferi, who's a blue mage.
Mm-hmm.
And punished him.
That is correct.
Interesting flavor choice.
I think we start with Little Fire.
Sure. Exiled, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Exile.
Counter. Okay.
We play a Sleepy Dinosaur.
Nice.
And then we play a Minstrel Singer.
Nice.
And I think we pounded the face for 6.
Sounds good.
Let's get you down a little bit.
A little bit.
Fast turn.
Alright. Draw. Forest. I'm dropping that Kraken.
Yep. For the 3rd time. Also, I like that it's the Tolarian Kraken, and the flavor text mentions it being like the perfect student. It being a Kraken wizard would have been awesome. It should have been awesome creature typing.
It's pretty fun. Pass.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, and we got the flavor text from Naban.
There you go. There you go. Alright, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and we've got that experimental overload.
Hot dang. What are you getting back?
4 things in there. I think we even opened one of these earlier.
We did.
There it is.
4, 4, 4.
4.
Hot dog.
4 weird, and we are going to get back. Let's see. We'll get back that Sublime Epiphany. And then this gets exiled.
Sure.
And no, I don't like our life total being quite that low, so we're going to play us a little Truffle Snout.
Cute.
Get 4 life.
Love it.
And let's see, we've cast a spell, so my Mistral Singer is a 3/3 if I want to swing with it, which I think I do. Swing with it.
3 there?
Yeah, 3 fire.
It's good.
Pass turn?
No. Tap tap.
Okay.
Okay.
Cast your big stupid thing. Whatever that is.
Oh, it doesn't even matter. Tap down a weird. What the heck? No, we won't. Just gonna keep that up.
Yep.
You're at 10?
Yep.
Let's see, 1. And then we got. What we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Perfect.
Oh, you got that fight. Oh, no, I didn't play that. Dang it. But you know what would have saved me? If I played that instead of the Truffle Snout?
Yep.
Dang it!
Yep. I was surprised you swung at me, but yeah.
I mean, I wasn't expecting 10 damage in there.
Sure.
Who does?
Yeah. This card's alright.
Yeah.
Tight. One more?
I mean, you could fight it just for good measure.
Nah.
Just to mess with me.
I'm alright. Pass.
Yeah, we can pass.
No, I pass on fighting here.
Oh, got it. Yeah, we'll go one more. Like I think there's some good cards in here.
Okay.
So.
I mean, your counter spell makes me.
My 6 mana counter
just
spell.
So much tempo, dude.
Oh, it's like I counter your spell, I bounce your thing, I draw a card, and I get another creature.
Yeah,
like,
that's good.
That card, I think, is definitely going in my Instance Matter deck.
Heck yeah.
Maybe that goes in the pile of silly instants to add to the deck.
Copy it a couple times. It's fine.
Yep. I mean, you're not going to get another spell countered.
No.
Really. Like you would just choose like the same targets as the first one, but then you'd still get the bounce, draw, copy a thing.
Just get 3 things for 6 mana like that.
It's like, can you imagine in that deck if I have like even just Goblin Electromancer out? Okay, I get 2 more Goblin Electromancers. Now my instant sorceries cost 3 less to cast.
I love using it on like a nasty combat trick because then you can like neuter their blocker or neuter their attacker. In addition to all those other modes.
I was drawing nothing but land for those first few turns. I was really worried.
I flooded out there at the end.
I started with 4. And like my first 2 draws were still lands. So I'm like, no. No.
It's better than last game.
That's true. That's true. Alright.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this deck. It's flexible.
Yeah.
It's the uncommons. There's some uncommons in this set that are very potent.
And that angel removal was just you either upgrade your own creature and you know you could play a 1-drop, ping them for 1, and then make a 4/4 angel on turn 2.
Definitely.
Which is, turns out that's a really quick clock.
Really quick.
And then again, if they have anything really scary, you just turn it into a 4/4 angel, which presumably would be a downgrade.
I think the blowouts when they're just coming at you and they're being all aggressive, and then you just like your 1/1's now an angel comes in, it kills a thing. Then you untap and you swing back over.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw that card in the set reviews, and I was like, I don't know if it's going to be very good. But
I feel like it's getting close to like Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile kind of level.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You're good.
I will be on draw.
Draw sounds good. What we have? Yeah, I'll keep this.
Yeah, this seems good.
Curves seems good.
We will,
You on the draw yet?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, we'll keep this.
Okay.
Alright.
You said you're on the draw, right?
Yes.
Okay. Temple.
Every freaking time, man.
Every time, dude.
Good promo. Better than mine.
It's put in its day's work, you know? Sure. Blossoming Stance. And go. Good. Forest, and we'll tap out for a Cultivate.
Sure.
And pass.
We will play Jor-El.
Okay.
And pass review.
Okay, we'll put a white in the hand. We'll put a, if I can find it, there it is.
Review. Sure. Seems good. Well, now I know you don't have an Acolyte in hand, but maybe you're about to draw one. Who knows?
Let's go blue. Let's go. What's this thing, dude?
Draw my second card. I make a kitty. And if I can pay 6, I can make my guys bigger, maybe.
Seems really good. Let's go Baron and bounce it.
Sure.
And we'll go 2 mana for a Pteranodon.
Sure.
And pass.
Well, fine. We'll play Legion Avenger instead. Nice. Pass turn.
Man, is it already time for that again? Cracking.
Already a...
Sweet 3.
Yeah.
Pass. Power of Cultivate, boys and girls.
Indeed.
Man, I wish this was my pre-release deck. I haven't had a good pre-release deck in so long. Or at least one that had synergies that felt good.
Yeah.
I played like red-black for Theros. Dude. I think Leaf Kid Avenger is a sweet card. Nice. Okay. 3 mana. What could you have? Pay 1 to tap the Avenger on the draw. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Invigorating Surge on Baron. Put a counter on him and then double the counters. So, is there resolve?
He'll be a 4.
He'll be a 4/4, yeah. Just your friendly old college professor here.
Who dies to fire.
Dies to remove.
Most things do.
Swing.
Sure. We'll block here and take 3.
Okay. And we'll pass.
Cards?
2.
Singer.
Nice.
Get some damage in here. Swing 4. Hi, that's coming.
Okay. And draw.
Alright, you freaking
Pay. Tap the singer.
Yep. Then the Grading Surge. Could put that in the Instance Matter deck too.
Yeah, you could.
And
On
then the
Calamax.
commander puts counters on himself.
Love it.
Already.
Yeah.
So you have, if you just have him first,
Yeah.
you cast that, you copy, he gets a counter. So he's a 5/5. First one goes off. Then he's a 6/6. You double the counters, then that makes him an 8/8.
Yep.
Next one goes off. Then he's a 9/9, just 5 counters. You double that, so he's a 14/14.
For 3, that seems really good.
Yeah. For the first swing, that's assuming he doesn't have more counters on him from other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if you're running like the protection package, you could probably get away with that.
Yeah. When you move to combat, we are going to stay frosty, friend.
Oh, staying frosty. Okay, that's fine. Let's put down a pack leader for 2.
Dargo!
Let's play plans for turn. Pass you.
For him, that's only on the attack, yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Gonna go to combat.
Sure.
Swing 6.
Take 6.
2, 3, 4, 4A for Bronson now.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Sure.
They stay tapped.
Oh, yeah.
Still frosty.
Still frosty. Alright. Seems right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cards again. Let's go 5 mana for Secure the Scene. Exile, target online permanent. Control gets a 1/1. Yeah, Beacon Avenger.
Get a soldier.
Get a soldier boy. 4, 5, 6, 7 coming at me next turn. It's rough. Swing 2.
Take 2.
Pass.
the tides.
Suck.
Swing 8.
Take 8.
So prowess.
Yep.
Yeah. Pester.
It's good.
Yep, felt good. Felt real good.
Seems real good. Pteranodon.
Sure. 6, you can get Kraken too.
3, 6, yeah. Kraken.
Yep.
Pass.
Come back.
Yep. 2's good.
Just 2. Shacklegeist.
Nice.
Pester.
On tap. Draw. Pay 1 to tap down the
Sentinel.
Forgotten Sentinel.
Oh, you remembered him. Makes it feel so good inside his cold,
Like
cold
that
adamantine
sometimes.
heart.
Right. Let's see, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coming at you. Well, seeing as you have flyers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. X is 6. Primal Might. There it is again. Doggo's gonna get +6/+6. Doggo's gonna fight Shacklegeist, I guess.
Sure.
We'll swing.
We'll block the doggo.
You live.
Take 9.
GG's.
Okay. Got there.
You got there.
Got there. Alrighty, guys. Well, thanks for sticking with us for this long. Watching these pre-release kits battle it out, and clearly our best 2 out of 3 went to you this time around. So
You'll give me next time.
well, we got you there last time, so it's good. The deck's got it in it.
That's true.
All right. Well, yeah, Primal Might. Yeah.
Card's good.
Card's good because turns out a Prey Upon with potential upside is good.
Put on a flyer, swing
Good.
victory.
Oh yeah, it'll get you there. All right. Well, again, thanks for joining us, and yeah, definitely come down and get your pre-release kits from Cam. He's selling them for $20 right now. Not to mention, you do get some other goodies, and I'll go over that again here real quick. So for $20, not only do you get your Core 2021 pre-release kit, Cam's also going to throw in one booster pack, which normally goes into like the prize pool for something like a pre-release. He's also going to give you one of these Core 2021 promo packs, which normally you can only get for Friday Night Magic, but unfortunately we still can't be meeting for Friday Night Magic quite yet, but he still wants to show you guys a little love getting those out to you as well. For supporting the store, he has these Reliquary Tower promos, all Thunder Dart
sweet
foil cards, especially if you play Commander and you're drawing cards of any kind, which you should be in Commander. You definitely play this card. And he's also giving you, this is a Jumpstart promo, a Scholar of the Lost Trove, which you can't get anywhere else except for in Jumpstart, and then you have to be lucky enough to get it in one of those theme packs here. But yeah, it's a 5 blue for a 5/5 Preacher Sphinx flyer. When it enters, you get to cast an artifact, instant, or sorcery card from your graveyard without paying its cost. If an instant or sorcery is cast this way, it would be put into the graveyard, you exile it instead.
Blink it.
You can blink it. You can do really silly things with it, especially with those new ultimatums that just came out in Ikoria.
Yeah.
Getting one of those back, or if you milled it, then you still get to cast it with a Scholar. Seems real good. So you get all this for $20. It's a steal. Normally these are $25 just by themselves, not even guaranteeing any of this other stuff. So for $20 for all this, it's a really good deal. Definitely come hit up Petrie's Family Games, and you can be grabbing that. But as for now, this is Alec here signing off.
James, good to see you guys.
All right, have a good night, guys, and catch you in the next video.